Let's get to reading this book because it is chef's kiss. I'm in love. I literally have 1 hour left. 1 hour. 1 hour. Eating it up. Eating it up. She just wants to leave and go eat a pizza and some donuts. Maybe not in that order. Hi everybody, my name is Melissa and welcome to my channel. If you're new and you've never seen any of my videos before, hi, I make bookish content. I'm a little awkward, a little weird. These books I've actually already read. I already participated in this readathon because I took a photo for Instagram showing my book stack. That was me already doing the intro to this. Needless to say, that is absolutely not the case, and now here I am filming this intro. I was participating in Melreads over on her Patreon, the 24-hour readathon that she had going, which is so exciting. I love a good 24-hour readathon. I decided I was gonna have a theme, dark fantasy romance. Okay, so the two books that I ended up reading is The Poisoner by Ivy Ophelia, a dark gothic vampire romance where the male vampire clicks. It's very exciting. Then I ended up picking up Reign of Shadows and Endings by Melissa K. Roderick. This is the first book in the Legacy series. These books are thick. You'll see what my thoughts are on them. You are ready to start this reading vlog with me. Let's get started. Let's just jump right in. We are making our way through The Poisoner by Ivy Ophelia. This book is really good. I'm loving it so far. I am also in the sprints as well. I had to run a few errands, so I've been back and forth on that. I'm on chapter 25 to 117. This book is just flying by. I have been engrossed since the first page. There has been so many great quotes as well. This is about a young woman who is returning back to the city after her dad has passed away, and she has taken over her father's business. He dealt with like chemicals and like goods, not chemicals, but like not potions. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Words are not here today. Ends up taking over his apothecary. She has created poisons to murder men who are abusive to women and that sort of thing. So she is known as a poisoner. She ends up catching the interest of this creature who presents himself as a well-mannered, wealthy young man, but actually he is more than that. He's like this vampire and he's her stalker. This has been a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying it. I can't wait to see where this book's gonna go because I feel like I'm guessing some of the twists that are gonna happen, but we shall see. This cover, by the way, gorgeous. I have 18 hours left, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this in the amount of time, but we shall get it done. It's gonna happen one way or the other. I am looking absolutely horrid, but I am making my way through this book. I am loving it. Okay, loving it. I am a little over halfway through chapter 32, and let me just say, I am obsessed with our main characters, Silas and Alina. The humor, like the dark humor in this, it definitely obviously is a dark romance. There are some triggering things that are happening, from like non-con and other things like that. But like there are just parts of this book where I am giggling and kicking my feet, which is like the best kind of book. Definitely adoring this. I have been annotating as I go through, but what I've been doing, instead of like putting the tabs in when I'm doing it, I just annotate with my pen and highlighter, and then after I go back and do it, because I feel like I get too caught up on like, oh, is this too many highlights, is this whatever, and then I just go in and just do like whatever I feel like. I'm going very slowly in this book, but I am just eating it up. This is 5-star read so far, and I need this after the last book I read. I had to take a couple breaks, so we're only 15. We have 15 hours left. I'm going it very, very slowly with this. I doubt I'm going to be able to finish my 24 hours over the weekend just because of like Mother's Day and all that stuff that's coming up, but I am loving this. 24 hours might turn into like throughout the week. See how much I'm reading. Do I really read 24 hours during the weekend? Usually I'm a little bit better on reading, but I've had some stuff I needed to take care of. I'm gonna sit here and read my book. Good morning. We have reached the last day of the readathon. It is now Sunday. I have 8 hours left in the readathon. I ended up finishing at the end of yesterday The Poisoner. Ended up picking up the ebook on the last couple chapters here. This was a truly 5-star read for me. I adored this book. I loved it so much. The ending, there was like this twist. I just am needing the next book in the series in my hands. I want to find out where our characters are going to go, what they're going to do. Both of the main characters, you're rooting for them, but you're not. I, of course, love very morally black characters, and pretty much, you know, one of them definitely is. One of them's morally gray, and are they better together? I don't know. I think so. And I definitely have been looking at some of the special editions that are out there if I want to add those into my collection. But I decided the next book that I was going to read for the readathon is going to be Reign of Shadows and Endings by Melissa K. Roach. Anyways, moving on. We are at page 60, so it has been just got to dual point of view. This, I really had no idea what was going to happen going into it. The main character, she is a fae, and there is a world of demigods, and basically the demigods end up using a lot of their power. In order to get their power back, they basically are assigned these people called sources, or faes called sources. There's some sort of like mind meld thing that happens where the fae that are the sources end up whatever that legacy or the demigod wants and desires, that becomes their wants and desires too. Tessa, our main character, does not want to become a source. She does not want to have her autonomy taken away, even though the fae are basically second-class citizens, and then below that are humans. All she wants to do is get through this event where the legacies or the demigods pick their sources, and she just wants to leave and go eat a pizza and some donuts, maybe not in that order. It's a very long book. Obviously, I am only 60 pages in. I have been reading through the events that have been taking place here this morning. It is Mother's Day. I do need to wish all of the mothers a happy Mother's Day, and if you are a mother figure as well, all of that stuff. See how much I get read, or if I get distracted, which most likely will happen. I am devouring this book. I am loving it. I'm eating it up. It is so bingeable. Not a lot has happened in the book. It's a lot of like slow goings, but honestly, I'm here for it. I don't know why. I made it to chapter 16, like slowly making our way through this. 5 hours left. It is 5:30 in the evening. So I highly doubt I'm gonna finish the 5 hours this evening because I am an old lady. I like to go to bed early and get some sleep, but maybe I'll download this from Kindle Unlimited and continue reading on my Kindle for a little bit before bed. Something just major happened and I was like what? I'm gonna continue on. I'm really happy that so far the books that I've been reading this weekend have been fabulous, and I just love that. I love when you find a good book that you can just devour. It's just that I'm doing a little bit of annotating. I'm not doing heavy annotating, just like things that really pop out. I'm, you know, highlighting and making little notes. Good morning. It is Monday, and I was so close to finishing the 24 hours by the end of last night. I literally have 1 hour left. 1 hour. 1 hour. Look how much I read. Yesterday, I was locked in. I was devouring this book and flying through it. This book does go in circles, and it goes in circles, and it goes in circles again, but am I here for it? Yes. Yes, I am. Is it the best thing? Is it the best written book ever? No, but I am intrigued. All right, girly pops, I have arrived home and I am just super tired, and I am a little bit of an oily mess. That's cute. Okay, ignore the way I look throughout this entire vlog, but throughout the day I read a little bit, or quite a bit actually, on page 628. So I was able to get through quite a bit during some downtime and during my lunch. I am very excited to see what happens next. This book has just drawn me in and made me just feel so many emotions. Like, what the hell? This is insane. It reads super quickly. It's like you just are drawn into these characters and you care for them, and they suck in the worst possible ways, but then you're rooting for them and you feel for them, and then you're just like, I hate you but I love you. I don't know, giving me all those feelings. Let's get to reading this book because it is chef's kiss. I'm in love. 5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars. Did I say that again? 5 stars. I realized that I needed to wrap up this vlog because I finished Reign of Shadows and Endings by Melissa Rotrick. Anyways, I flipping loved this book. I devoured it. I ate it up. I just, all the crumbs. Okay, so I do know when I was speaking about this novel, I was like, we're kind of going in circles. The same things keep happening, but I was here for it. I was here for the continuous cycle of things that just kept happening in all, what is it, 600 and something pages? Yeah, 600 and like almost 50 pages. But I ate it up. Read this within 24 hours. I went over the 24 hours like on the alarm. I know I did, but if I had read only this book, it would have been in the 24 hours, okay? I call this like a win. I gave this book 5 stars. I adored it. This reading challenge was a win. I found another 5-star favorite read. I want to get the special edition of The Poisoner because it is just so good. Really cannot wait for the second book whenever it does come out this year. There was not an expected date for when it's going to be out, but it is supposed to be out this year. The author put out the name of the book, so that's exciting. That means we're getting there. We're getting there. I just love, like, there were illustrations of all like the dresses and everything in this, and I just ate this up. I ate both of these up. They're so good. I ended up buying the next 2 books in this series while I was reading it. That concludes the end of this vlog. If you have read either of these books, if you participated in the 24-hour readathon, or if you just have any recommendations for me, I would love to chat about it and talk about it in the comments down below. And I hope you have a wonderful day and happy reading. Bye.